Hello ladies and gents, we've got our first look at the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Here you go. That looks great, doesn't it? That looks fantastic. Sarcasm. This looks great as well. We'll have a look at these pictures again in a moment. So we do have some comments from Fede Alvarez, who says, it's basically the same character who's still alive. Our take on it was this guy probably disappeared after everything he's done. You know, how do you catch a guy who has a mask? Once he removes the mask and runs away, it's very easy for him to hide somewhere. This story will pick up many, many years after the original story. He's been in hiding for a long, long time, trying to be a good person. These people arriving in this town are going to awaken the giant. And then he says, when I say it's a direct sequel, I wouldn't say it skips everything, because a sequel to the original. When movies do that, sometimes it feels a bit disrespectful to all the other films. Some people love Texas Chainsaw 2. I love a lot of things about that movie. It's so wacky and of its time, but the rest of it is such a mess. Canon-wise, I think it's up to you to decide when and how the events of the other movies happen. Right, I'm just going to say, I know what happens in this film. I had one of my sources attended the test screening, and I leaked the whole story, right? They have contacted me and said they haven't changed anything. These images confirm that they haven't changed anything. This is all the same. I mean, if they're able to look at these images and go, they haven't changed anything, it means that these images are shot for shot exactly the same as what was shown in the test screening. Now, could they have changed something else? Yeah, of course. Of course they could have. But as it stands at the moment, this is looking like they haven't changed anything. So look, let's analyze this image from a technical perspective. What does it look like? Well, it looks like Leatherface, doesn't it? Obviously. It looks fine. Like this image looks fine. Quite well shot, quite well lit. You've got the trope of rain in the background. He'll obviously be quite rainy and you know, wet and sopping, and his hair will be all over the place. Cool, right? A bit trope ridden, but never mind. This here is the concerning part. This is the concerning part. So, I mean, these people, no one cares about these idiots. No one's interested in these people at all. And I revealed quite a lot about, I mean, I literally revealed the whole bloody film. Excuse me, I'm a bit sick. This film. This film. If they haven't changed anything, you are not in for a treat with this film at all. And I mean it. I genuinely mean it. This sounds utterly atrocious. So let me give you a quick rundown. And it's only going to be, I mean, it'll be spoilers for what happens in the film. So if you don't want spoilers, I guess, hey, thanks for watching. Give the video a like and subscribe. Thanks. Now we're going to go to spoilers. So let's talk about these people, these idiots on the screen at the moment. Just as a quick rundown of what happens in this film. Basically, a bunch of millennials buy the town. Yeah, no, that's right. A bunch of millennials buy the town. Right? So they come in, they buy the town. And in doing so, they start changing stuff. They start, you know, going about doing their own business. You know, as you would do. You've just bought the town, right? And they then... Oh, God, this film, honestly. From there, from them buying the town anyway, they then start opening up shops, you know, going about their business, doing all this wacky, crazy, wild stuff that they've been doing. And from there, there's this sort of rhetoric of guns are bad, which is a ridiculous rhetoric to have in a film, you know, where there's murderers and people that are going to kill you, right? Like, let's be honest, that's really, really stupid. Because anti-gun rhetoric in a horror film doesn't make any sense, because you're always going to want... I mean, you're going to want it, aren't you? You're going to want... Why would you not want a gun in a horror film? Like, of course you're going to want a gun in a horror film. And then from there, more and more people come to town. And there's this one sort of Confederate flag that people start taking the mick out of and sort of going, you know, ham on that. And what happens is there's an argument between some of these millennial kids and Leatherface's mom. Yeah, you heard that right. There's an argument, and she has like she has a heart attack, right? And so they then take her to hospital, and she dies en route to the hospital. And in the ambulance, again, I shit you not, in the ambulance, that's when Leatherface goes mental. He goes absolutely batshit mental, and he rips off his mom's face, and he starts wearing it. And that's his new Leatherface. Woo! And then he goes mental from there. There's live streaming of murders. They're all like live streaming it. They're doing it's just so fucking bad. It's so bad. And is there, you know, are there any Easter eggs from anyone else that pops up in there? Yeah, some. People get killed at the end, people die, and Leatherface sort of prances around. But there's a very strong like anti-gun rhetoric, which seems really stupid in a horror film. No one cares about millennials. No one's interested in watching millennials walk around being fucking millennials, are they really? Who cares? And that's basically it. But apparently they've not changed anything. So just as a quick rundown, does it look fine? Does this shot look fine? Yeah, this shot looks cool. This shot looks great. But if they haven't changed anything, which from my source they said no, they've not changed anything. From that, no, not cool. Probably gonna bomb, I would say. Probably gonna bomb. So I hand it on over to you. What do you guys think? Did you see these images and did you get excited? You know, did you get excited by it? Does it excite you? Are you interested? Has what I've just told you disappointed you at all? Or not? You know, because that, you know, some people would hear that and go, yeah, that sounds great. Which, you know, more for you if that is the case. But if it's not, and you're like, yeah, cool, you know, hate it, blah, 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 then what do you think? Basically, what do you think? It's my duty to kind of let you know this stuff. So let me know what you think down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Cheers. Take care.